Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on here and tell you and show you how I use my flats in different ways. So I have like 3 different styles of flats and I fold them in various different ways depending on how I want to use them, if I want to use them in my pocket diaper or in my cover. So the first one I'm going to show you is one that I wouldn't use very often. I would use it in an emergency, but it's the only one that I can use with Snappy. So I'm going to show that. I'm going to show that to you right now. So usually I prefer to use like the white ones that I have, but this is just like you know, the brand Aiden and Annis muslin flat. So I fold this in half and then I fold it into thirds. It looks really big, but I can, it's wide enough in the front and the back to fold up and snappy it around the baby, and I find that this way works the best. I don't like using any other complicated folds because I like to keep it relatively the same each method that I have. So I kind of just fold in the legs and then like pin it around. Next, just cotton receiving blankets. I have so many different kinds and patterns. Now this is a smaller one, so I have this folded in half and in half again, so it's in quarters. And so with this one it's smaller, so I'll just fold it in half and then I'll put this one in a pocket. And I could fold it in thirds, but then I find that it doesn't fill the diaper as much. But if it was a bigger receiving blanket, I would fold it into thirds if I was going to put it into my pocket. And also the same thing, I have flour sack towels. These are the ones just from Walmart. I have it into fours, and then I just fold it in half again. And sometimes I can get away with folding these into thirds again for the pad fold, but these kind of lose their shape and sometimes like they get into a weird rectangle shape. So just depending how they come off the line or out of the dryer is depending how I use them. And I will, I could put that in a cover, but most of the time I'll put it into my pocket. Now, with a bigger receiving blanket, when I put it into the cover, I'm not going to be using a Snappy, but this is kind of like a 50s style fold. Like it's not a tri-fold, so I have it folded in half. You can see it's in half, and then I'll just do it into thirds. Now this is the back where the baby will sit, and like this is the front, and again like with the muslin, I'll just kind of like roll in the leg on both sides and flip it up in the cover, and it stays really nice because it's so wide. I find with the receiving blanket and the pad fold with the tri-fold, it bunches up too much. Like when you wet, it bunches up too much in the front, so I like it to be a lot more wide and you're not losing any fabric in the front. So that's the basic way that I'm using the flats, and this is basically what I use on every other day. It's usually the same. The only difference is that I use my covers more for my fitteds, and I'll always just use a receiving blanket, flour sack towel in my pockets. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic. I've tried to do like the fancy folds and I can do them, but I find like I can't do them very well, and I honestly just don't like it, and I only have one Snappy, so I find that this way works best for us. And using them with the pockets, I can use them for a lot more, they're more versatile, and you can change them up a little bit more, so that's what works for us. So this is the end of the video. It's just very simple and probably going to be a bit shorter, but if you like this type of video, please like it, and if you want to see more videos like this and you want to follow the rest of the challenge, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a good day and I wish you luck. Bye.